Welcome to the Danny Miner Daily Show. I just got done watching the Bills Philadelphia Eagles game. And my Philadelphia Eagles are kicking the Bills' asses. 13-0 at the half. 13-0 at the half. The Philadelphia Eagles, you heard it here, are going back to back Super Bowl wins. Just so you know. And yes, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from Philly. Well, the Philly area. Okay? I was a cop in the Harrisburg area. Harrisburg's about an hour and a half from Philly. Okay? If you speed, maybe an hour and 20 minutes, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. But go Birds. If you're an Eagle fan, go Birds, baby! Let's go! So let's get into it, folks. I'm a little late today. The first thing I see, Kash Patel. The FBI whistleblowers, there's whistleblowers in the FBI saying Kash Patel is a diva. He's a diva and hard to work with. I'm going to be honest with you guys. As a Republican who votes straight Republican, voted for Trump 6 times, I can see this with him. He looks a little bit D-baggish. He does. He acts a little D-bag. He does. What they're saying is, everywhere he goes, he wears the FBI windbreaker. Everywhere. Like, look at me. I'm the FBI. I'm the FBI. That windbreaker goes nowhere without Kash. Okay? That's what they're saying. That he's a diva and he parades around with the windbreaker on. This is what the FBI agent said. You're the FBI director. Wear a fucking suit. Wear a fucking suit. That's what the FBI is saying. They're saying this guy's a diva. Wear a suit. Every FBI director wore a suit. This guy's walking around with a windbreaker on. I'm just telling you what they're saying, guys. There's a whole article about it. That Kash Patel is a diva. And the FBI agents don't like him. I'm going to tell you this. In my one police department, I work for two police departments. That one police department I worked for, our chief always wore a suit. That's what he did. He just wore a suit. Okay, so for 8-9 years, we watched this guy wear a suit. Our new chief came in. He wanted to wear a uniform with all the brass. You know what I mean? He wanted to show his brass off. Okay? It didn't matter. Whatever you want to do. You want to wear a suit, you want to wear a brass, I don't care. Some people want to wear, show the brass off, show the uniform off. I'm going to be honest with you. If I was the chief, I'd wear a suit. If I was the director of the FBI, I'd probably wear jeans and a police t-shirt with the friggin' windbreaker. I'm not a suit guy, but you know what I'm saying? So that's the whistleblowers. Kash Patel is a diva that walks around with the FBI windbreaker on all day long. Now listen, last night, you know it, I went off on the fucking fire chief in New York City, right? They put a fire chief in that has no experience. She doesn't know what a fire truck is, never held a fire hose, but she is now the fire commissioner of New York City. And you know what's great about this, folks? This is the biggest city in America, okay? And she's the fucking fire chief. It's shocking. It's so shocking. Like the world's gotta be laughing at us. He put this girl in charge of the fire department. Okay, I'm going to get off this. Because I was on it too much yesterday. But folks, if he did this to the fire department, who the fuck is going to be the police chief? I can't wait to see the police chief. Let's take bets. I will guarantee you it's a woman. I will guarantee you there's no chance of it being a white dude. There is no chance of the police chief of New York City being a white guy. Zero chance of that happening. There'll be no white guy police chief. This guy will put a woman in charge. He'll put somebody that's out of control in charge. We're watching the downfall of New York City. And they will learn their lesson. They will never elect a guy like him again. Okay? We're all going to learn its lessons. Okay? He doesn't want cops. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want that. It's exactly what the Democratic Party is. Insane. They use absolutely no common sense. And if you tell them common sense, you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy for saying you don't have common sense. Okay? That's the nutshell of the Democratic Party. We're all the bad guys for telling them they have no common sense. And this guy in New York City, get ready for it. You've never seen anything like we're going to see with this guy. Look what he just did. He pulled somebody out of the crowd and made them fire commissioner. Just pulled them out of the crowd. Never seen a fire, never smelled a fire, never seen a fire truck. They're the motherfucking fire commissioner. Okay? That's what this Democratic Party does. Okay? That's what they do. Okay? Now, folks, I'm going to go off a little bit. Okay? I want to talk. I talked a little bit about it yesterday. My podcast, The Minor Details with Andrew, Pete, and I, we are going to have one of the biggest UFO cases. We're gonna go over, and we have a guy that witnessed the whole thing, the Travis Walton case out of Arizona. Look it up. He will be on our podcast January 8th, 6 p.m. Pacific, answering all the questions. He even said he's going to say stuff he's never said before. So we're going to have to wait and see. I talked to this guy on the phone and I said, did you really see this? And he said yes. Seen the ship, saw the beam come out and hit his friend. Folks, I can't wait for this podcast. So seriously, go follow us on The Minor Details. Follow this page, but also follow my other channel, The Minor Details Podcast. We're going live. We're going to take your questions live. The Travis Walton case out of Arizona. He was a logger. He was abducted by a UFO in front of 6 of his friends. 6 of his friends were almost charged with murder because of this. Murder. Go look it up. I'm not exaggerating, folks. We will have him on. He was in the truck. He saw the whole thing. He was 17 years old at the time. He is now 67 years old. 67. So please go like our channel, The Minor Details, okay? Follow it, okay? That's where it's going to be the best way to watch this podcast. And also like the Danny Minor Daily Show. One last thing I want to go over. Crime is down everywhere. That's what they're saying. The murders are down like 19%. Rapes are down. All violent crime across America is down. And the Democrats, they don't like it. We want crime. We want crime. What I don't get, and this is where we're failing as a country, okay? When the other party does something good, you got to say, you know what? They did good. You got to say it. You can't like shit on everything they do. Okay, you can't. You can't throw dirt on everything. If the party does something good, like if I respect the Democrats to come out and say, you know what, crime is down. Trump did a good job on that, but he didn't do a good job here, or there. I understand that, but give credit when credit's due. It's helping the country. Okay, crime is down everywhere, and you know the reason. It's because Trump's in office, and cops could be cops again. What I mean, cops could be cops again. Cops couldn't be cops with the Democratic Party. They're afraid of getting arrested for just doing their job. Anything they did was scrutinized by the Democratic Party, and they were guilty before even a case came up. Before it was investigated, the Democratic Party would fuck cops over. So the cops now could be cops again under the Republican Trump. They could be cops again. They could do their job again. That's why crime's down. You think it's the National Guard and all this other stuff. No, it's because Trump is letting cops be cops again. They couldn't be cops under Biden and Harris. They'd get arrested. What would you do? The more shit you did, the more likely you're going to get in trouble by the Democratic Party. So what did the cops do? They did nothing. Believe me when I tell you I was a cop. I know they did nothing. It's called going on strike. They went on strike and decided they don't see anything, putting the blinders on. That's why crime went up, because Biden and them just kept shitting on them and shitting on them. They thought, fuck this. But now they could be cops again. And now they got Trump behind them. They got the Republican Party behind them. And cops could be cops again. And that, folks, is why crime's down. That is why crime's down. Now listen, I'm keeping it short today because I want to watch the second half of the Bills-Eagles game. Go Birds. I'll see you all tomorrow. And I love you. Go follow both of these channels. Let's go, baby.